This morning we're talking about the expense of moving. Cherie Lowe, the Queen of Free, and I are surrounded by boxes this morning. Is that a familiar sight for you?
It is, because for the first time in 20 years, we have been moving. And so I am talking this morning about some of the things I've learned the easy way and the hard way about the expense of moving.
Yeah, congratulations, but I know you've been going through it. And as far as choosing our boxes, that's kind of step number one in keeping those expenses down.
Yes, obviously we all get packages from Amazon. We have friends that do. You can gather boxes for free. But if you're going to buy boxes, I would encourage you to think about small boxes first, rather than big boxes. What I learned was big boxes get really heavy really fast. And so if you can buy the smaller boxes, pack them well, they'll be a little more manageable, a little more affordable as well.
And then selection of our movers.
So you definitely want to try to move as much stuff as possible on your own first. So if you've got friends and family, that's awesome. Get those boxes out of the way, get those pieces that you can move easily. We're getting older, and so we decided to have some things like large furniture, heavy stuff, piano, moved by movers, but most of those charge by the hour. So if you can get a lot of this sweat equity in first on your own, that's great. Also, I forgot to mention, label everything, and I have a labeler.
Learn that the hard way,
yes,
right?
Exactly. And you'll forget when you're putting stuff in boxes. You'll think, oh, I'll know where that is. You won't.
No.
So definitely label everything, both as you're packing and then as you're organizing on the other end as well.
We love receipts. How can we properly use receipts when it comes to moving?
So moving is a time where we're buying everything imaginable, and we usually need to make some returns because we end up purchasing things that don't fit, or they're not the right size, or whatever, that you don't like them once you get them in the space. Right now, this big obnoxious pink bucket is what I'm storing all of our receipts in, and that's just helping me track everything, both financially, but also be able to find those receipts when we need to make a return.
You have this many receipts.
Well, it's a lot of stuff right now.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Don't call her Queen of Free for nothing. And then just that goes along with really keeping a budget in mind through this whole process.
Yes, you need a budget, and you're going to spend more than you realize.
Happy moving. Thanks, Cherie Lowe, Queen of Free. We'll be right back.